Yo YouTube, how are ya? Huckleberry here. I don't think I introduced myself in the last video, but yep, that's my name, Huckleberry. That's my Xbox Live gamer tag, all that good stuff. You can find me on Gamebattles that way if you're trying to look me up, whatever. Okay. Anyways, welcome to a second episode of Gamebattles Live, and this is not going to be a listen in today because I had to pre-record this from like a vault video because the video I took yesterday that I was going to upload yesterday, the second match on Arcaden, I didn't upload because it was too long, and then I just kind of gave up on it. So it was too long to upload. It took me like an hour and a half to get it on YouTube because of the rendering and all that stuff, so it kind of sucked. But I got a game for you on Bootleg. I'm going to talk about the good things we did, the bad things we did, and how we can fix it. So with that all being said, I guess we'll get going. Alright, so we're playing the map Bootleg, and if you know anything about Bootleg, you know it's kind of a map that you have to either rush or lose the round on offense. Now, it's kind of a hard map to play because there's so many different places that they can go, and fortunately, since we had defense spawn first round because they were hosts, that's kind of how it works in Gamebattles. If any of you guys don't know about it, that's how it works. So, we had defense first map, and I seem to be the one that kind of rushes into middle most of the time. And it seems to work pretty well. Now, I also get stunned a lot in middle also, so what I usually do is I come in here and then look to the left, because usually there's a guy always to my left, because of the guy on B Street. He always has to come back, and he's always going to get stunned. Sorry, I didn't really know what I was saying. And right there, that's where frags kind of hurt me, because, well, actually, I recently had just switched to frags, because I was kind of getting BS a lot with him, so I was like, shoot, I'm putting him on. But now, I could have gotten that guy right there behind that box, and he probably would have died. But anyways, we got a nice little two-piece right here by Boxify. That was pretty good. Nice job, dude. Don't give you enough credit on B Street, but anyways, yeah, a nice little turn on right here. We were calling him out for him. We were all freaking out. We didn't think he was gonna turn around, but anyways, that's how it worked out. So now we got him at now we got an offensive spawn, and what we like to run is one person mid and two people B Street. Now, I again go middle, and I tend to switch it up a little bit. One thing you're gonna want to do is stun in here into that little corridor that we just call middle connector, but just to make sure that they don't rush out, because we gotta rush. We do a B rush plan almost every time on offense because it works so well. Except for right here, there was a nade that was thrown, and Bizet who was right next to me, was laying down on the stairs because he was getting stunned from B Street. Now, I didn't actually end up shooting this guy in mid because I thought the box fight was going to get him, and also I didn't want to kill him because there's friendly fire on in a Gamebattles match. So I ended up kind of, I was very mad actually after this death. I completely remember it because this guy just schmangled me with the snake glitch. I don't know what happened really. It was kind of just, I thought I was hitting him, but apparently I was hip firing a lot of it. But anyways, it was kind of a bad round for that. But for the most part, we can get that that B rush down pretty quick. So I'm going middle again, and I'm being hesitant because I know last time there was a guy that rushed through mid, and again there was people rushing through here. I get one stun, and then there's a guy that comes from B Street. B Street's actually a really hard place to watch, so as hard as it is, that's where he actually end up dying most, from middle. But Bizet got a nice kill right here, and also Boxify got one too. Now we got the Clutch King going at it, and we call him Clutch King because, you know, Bizet clutches it most of the time. You know, he's bad, but he clutches it most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I called him out that he was going down staircase, and so he thought it would be a good idea to go B Street. Now I would have done the exact same thing. When you're playing 1v1 on Bootleg, you got to be hesitant on where you go, just because there's so many little corridors. Like, he could be back in his spawn right now over by that building next to the golf cart, and he could also be in green right now too, just peeking out, getting 3-peat or something like that. So it is a very hard place to watch, but one thing we always try and keep in mind is that A is a lot easier to plant it at because you can get 3-peat so easily, and then you can also get 3-peat once the bomb's planted. 3P is short for getting going to third person like I'm doing right now. I'm 3Ping his left side so that he can look to the right and stay focused on the right and not having to keep going back and forth. It's definitely changed the game quite a bit, and yeah, he gets this kill right here. It was pretty sweet. Thought for a second he wasn't going to get it because you can see this incredible shooting by him, but I gave him props for that, for getting that. Now we're going, I think, yep, second side on offense, and this round we get it down tight. I stun a guy middle, and then I wrap around a B street. That's actually what we end up doing. So when I switch it up, I stun one middle, I won't rush him, and I'll go to B street, and then I'll do the same thing as I did last round, where I head glitch this cart right here, and it actually is a really good head glitch. You can see this guy right here. He can't see me, and I get a sweet 2-shot headshot on him, even though he's going down behind the bomb. Or behind the box, sorry about that. Now, I try and nade this guy, and he must have ran away. He must have gone back to our spawn or their spawn. I'm not really sure. He was plat, though, definitely when I was killing him. Now, they loop through to A, and that's also another thing that we do. It also works pretty well. I know I just said that we always rush B, but when things are going our way and there's not a guy B street, we can rush through really easily to A, because 2 people behind them in their spawn is actually much more productive, I guess, as you could see from that round, than it would have been if we would have tried to go into B, because one guy was plat, one guy was from A going to plat. So platform, if you don't know, is all the way to the right from where I'm standing right now. Now I was kind of getting mad because I was getting picked off here from middle, and that's understandable to get mad, but it was nothing really to be afraid of, because this guy rushed me. He was thinking, oh man, there's no one here. He's trying to stun me from over the wall. That's a fizzerp nade. So I see this last guy. I just pooed on him right there with that jump shot, and then he raged, so he ended the game. It was a good game by them. I could see how he could get mad. His teammates weren't doing very well. We had a little chat afterwards about it, but that's kind of all. Yeah, that's the game for you. I think we all did very well. I think we probably would have won the round because it was 1v3. Don't want to give that guy less than he is, but I think that we could have gotten it if we locked it down. And yeah, so that's it. I'll talk to you guys later.